Boris Kodjoe might play a frontline hero on TV in Station 19, but in real life, he is doing his part to make sure the real heroes during the pandemic are protected through a new initiative. And we are so excited to catch up with him now. Welcome, Boris. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you?
I'm doing great. Listen, so you and your family have launched the Help Our Heroes initiative. Tell us all about it.
My wife actually deserves all the credit because, as everybody else in the world, really, we were stuck in our house, watching the pandemic unfold and all these people suffering, especially our first responders and our essential workers. And my wife, who's been, manufacturing Gymwraps for years, said, you know what, we can pivot and we can start manufacturing masks right here in Southern California. So we did. And she came up with these amazing washable, reusable, soft masks, that people have been loving.
Yeah.
And we have given away almost 500,000 masks to our first responders and all the essential workers really across the world. And the kids are really excited about it. And I really, really, really am so grateful to everybody out there who's been going on the gymwrap.com and ordering these masks so we can give away so many of them for free.
Yeah, and this has been a family affair, like you said. It was really kind of your wife's doing. Your kids are involved too. So how amazing is it that you get to kind of do this project as a family together?
These past months have really brought us closer. We have two teenagers, Sophie and Nico. Sophie's 15 and Nicholas is 13. And it also has given us an opportunity to have these conversations and the dialogue that needs to be had with children at these difficult times, whether it's talking about the pandemic or talking about the social unrest and, social justice and equality issues that we're dealing with right now. Our children are smart.
Yeah.
Children in general are smart, and parents need to have those conversations with their children, because that's the only way to ensure that our children become part of the solution.
Yeah.
So we've been going at it every day, having discussions and asking questions, and they ask us questions. And to be honest with you, I've learned more from my kids in these past 4 months than they've learned from me.
I do have to talk to you about being a frontline hero or playing one on TV. In Station 19. It was such an emotional ending to season 3 with Sullivan going through surgery, maybe relapsing. Like what's happening for season 4? Do you know what you hope to happen? Tell me.
Well, there's two issues here. One, what's going to happen in the story, and two, when are we going to start shooting? Right?
Yeah.
Because from a production standpoint, there's so many precautions and mechanisms that have to be in place for us to be safe and return to work safely. That is a huge issue. And then from a story standpoint, obviously Sullivan is in trouble, health-wise, and also, because he broke some rules. So I don't know if he's going to have his job when he comes back. And then with him and Andy, they jumped into this marriage so fast that who knows what's going to happen between them.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I can't wait to see what happens. And another project that you were involved in was Soul Food, which was one of your, breakout roles, one of your roles. It kind of transformed how viewers and Hollywood really perceived Black families. So what are your fond memories from that?
Man, Soul Food was my beginning, really, in so many ways. On the career side, it was my first big break, as you mentioned. And then personally, I met my wife. And I fell in love. So two very important, pivotal moments in my life, to say the least. And, Soul Food broke so many barriers. It really laid a foundation for storytellers like Shonda Rhimes and Kenya Barris. I think it taught us to be courageous, fearless, and unapologetic in terms of representing who we are in all of our diversity. Yeah. And we still benefit from Soul Food setting a stage 20 years ago. And we still have a lot of work to do. We still have ways to go, but I think that Soul Food really transformed the way we watch TV.
Keep up the great work, as they say, and thanks so much for taking the time today. Yeah, we just want to let everyone know to be sure to follow Boris on social media for updates on all of his projects, and you can get more info on Gymwrap and the Help Our Heroes campaign by visiting gymwrap.com. Boris, thanks so much. And I love your hat.
There you go. Yankees go.